Hey guys, this is video number 9 in this tutorial. This is a Nuxt 3 Tailwind tutorial where we are building this app. Actually, we've already built most of it. See, here's this guy here, and we have built this beautiful Nuxt 3 app. And we're now going to add pages because we have these. That's actually, that's going to get a 404. So we have all these pages here. But we are going to, they're not real pages, see? Okay, so, oh yeah, just so I don't forget, if you get yourself a free Nuxt 3 Tailwind starter kit, it's absolutely free, comes with pages, layout, composable, a custom plugin, so you know how to write plugins in Nuxt 3. And you can download it, just click the link below this video. You can download it and it's absolutely free for you. All right, so let's go make some pages. So making pages in Nuxt 3 is actually easy. I'm running like 3 different. See, I think it's this one. So making pages in Nuxt 3 is quite easy. So the first thing, right, when you first download your Nuxt 3 app, you're gonna have a welcome page here, right? But we changed that and we are going to have we put the Nuxt page here. This tells Nuxt 3 that we're going to look for pages here, and this is what's going to be rendered in the Nuxt page. Where is that? I think that's in main, right? No, that's in index. That's what's going to be rendered. Where was I? Index, no, app.view. Yeah, there we go. So this is what we will render pages here. So instead of it being a single page application, it's a multi-page application. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create some pages. So we do have this, and I was wondering if we can, I don't know if we can grab this. Well, if we can just grab this and make it layout, but I don't think we can really do that well. So let me see here. Let's look at the components, right? Using our view dev tools, click here, and we're over here. So let's see, we have the header, and that's the header over there. Maybe we can use the header. And then we have the navigation. So header navigation. We have the page title. Then we have cards. Okay. So it might be possible for us to use the layout. Let's see if we can do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a layout folder like that. And then we're going to have a default layout. So it has to be called default layout. And then in that layout, we are going to have template. And I'm going to just use a div here. I like to do that. And then I believe we have the header. Let me see the main. We have the header and navigation. It comes with the page title. So we have header and navigation. So I'm just going to call header here and navigation here components. I don't think they take any props yet. Did we add any props? Let's see. Not yet. So not even with page title. All right, that's fine. So page title is a child component of header component. Okay. So how do we do layouts again? So when we have the layout here, we're going to go to this page. Let's go to the index page. Index page has main, which is going to complicate things, I think. But let's go into the main component. Control P, main component. And what if in the main component, let me see. Oh, see this? Yeah, I don't think it's going to work that well because of the way this is laid out. Yeah, we just went strictly by the design in the CSS. And so it's going to be harder to create a layout because we actually have a container here and the navigation is in the container. It won't look good. All right. So we are going to abandon that. We are just going to delete the whole layouts folder. We're going to create a page. I'm just going to copy and paste page number 2 here. Though I really think it's going to be, it won't be registered until we actually have to start and restart the server. So what are we going to call that page? Let's just call this, we'll call this home, we'll call this about, we'll call this contact, and then we just get rid of this one. All right, so we're going to call this about, and they're going to look pretty much the same. About.view. Now this about.view page has that main component. And then we're also going to create, well, let's start with that one first. And we're going to see if we can get to the about page with turning these into actual links. So let's go to, I think it's main. It's probably in navigation. I'm going to close these cards now. Navigation. Here they are. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into Nuxt links. Let me see. Yeah, we'll turn them into Nuxt links. It's going to say Nuxt link like that. That should be a Nuxt link. That, and then instead of href, we're going to call this to. And then this would just be, close that. This would just be about, actually, this would be home. So this is the home page like that. Oh, it's not working. Like that. And we're just going to call this home. Like that. So let's see if this will work. I think it'll work. There we go. It's home, and it gets, you don't see the change because we have view, and view just replaces components. It doesn't really reload, because then that's one of the reasons why we're using Nuxt and view, because we don't have to reload the page. All right, now let's try that one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn this into a Nuxt link. I don't know why that's not working there. Nuxt link. Turn this into 2. So let me see. I hope I was wrong about creating slash about like that. I hope I was wrong about creating a page and having to restart the server. I think we have to, but let's check this out. So this should go to this about. So this is the home page, home, and then about, right? Like the main directory, then about. So let's see if that'll work. Actually, how will we know? We won't know unless we change, but let me see. Okay, there we go. So 4. So we have to stop and restart the server. And I believe I'm here, right? So no, I mean, is this the one? Yes, that's it. No, it's not the one. That's the starter kit. It's this one. All right, so stop the server, Control C, start it, yarn dev. All right, that was quite, is it running yet? Let's see. All right, it's building. I'm just gonna think here, pray, thank God. and wait. We are waiting. All right, so we're back. So this should now work. There we go. So how do we know that it worked? Do you see up there, right? When you click here, you go home. You click here, the about page. All right, we're gonna do the same thing for the contact page here, and we're just gonna get rid of this one. So we'll have to, you know what, we'll just stop the server right now. And I keep going to this one. Actually, I stopped the wrong server. Doing too many things. All right, so this is the one here. I'm just gonna stop the server because I'll have to stop it anyway. We're gonna create another page. I just copy and paste the about page and make it, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong one again. I need to read navigation. I need to close this one. All right. Close that. About, copy, paste. I'm gonna call this contact dot view and then start it. All right. For the other stuff, Nuxt has Nuxt hot module reload, so we don't have to stop and restart the server. We're gonna go back to navigation, and right here we're gonna change this into a Nuxt link. Nuxt link. Change this to 2. Then we're just gonna change this to contact, like that. We're gonna delete this one because I don't think we need it. Okay, so that is pretty much, let's change this name to contact. That's pretty much when it comes to creating pages. You know, it's really not that hard. It's nice that, refresh this, right? Do I need to refresh this? Did I start the server? Why isn't it working? Did I start the server or not? Should be running. Oh, well, because I stopped the other one, the port changed. It's now at localhost 3000. So 3000. There we go. About page, contact page. There it is. Now, when we click, we don't get that active. You can do that, you know, use some JavaScript, which of course was what we're using. But let's change what this looks like so we know where we are. All right, so about, we're going to say about page, and then we're going to say contact page here. So for us to do that, we'll need to modify the, let me see, I think we need to modify the header component. Yes, we'll modify the header component, and what we're gonna do is we need to change this now. Yeah. Yes, but not here. Well, yes, actually here. What we're gonna say, we're gonna say script setup, use some TypeScript, which you don't have to. That's wrong. Did I do something wrong here? Okay, that works. So we're gonna add some props to this. We're gonna say define props, and it's gonna go right there actually. I know this is the child component, but it's gonna go right there. So we're just gonna say title. Actually, since this is the header, this might be like the header title, but I'll make it page title like this. And page title is going to be a string. type string. And then we're going to go to page title itself. This component, and we're going to do the same thing, script setup lang ts, and we're going to say define props, and here we'll just say title. Makes more sense. It's going to be a string, and that title is going to go, where should it go? So we have the title and subtitle. That's fine. We'll do both, title, and then we'll call this subtitle. And subtitle will go there. And title, yeah, we've gotten rid of the ghost. I didn't like it anyway. Title will go there. Okay, very good. Now we're going to go back to header component, and what we're going to say is we're going to say the title prop here. We'll pass that from the page title. See that? And then we're going to just say page subtitle is a string, and we're going to say that the subtitle, yeah, it's like that. Is it like that? Yep. Subtitle would be page subtitle. Make sure this is correct. So you see how we add a sub and then we add the dash here? That's how we have the props, though in the component itself it's written like this, right? So we replace the capital T with the dash like that, because this won't work, and at least I don't think it'll work, or maybe it's going to say that's not correct, because that's not how HTML is it HTML, what do you call them? Is it tags or the properties are written? See, like here, background image instead of like background image, which of course would be wrong. So we sort of want to try and maintain the way HTML does things. Okay, so let's see what. So this should now disappear. Yes, see, it's gone now. So what we need to do now is go to the index page, the home page, and on the home page, how am I gonna do this now? Yeah, we have a little bit of a problem here, right? Because we have main here. We're using one component. We're using one component. We got this design from the CSS, and sometimes you run into problems like this if the CSS, I mean the HTML template is designed in a certain way, because we didn't design this from scratch. So how do we solve this problem then, right? Because we have this main component which we're using everywhere, and it's hard for us to pull things out, right? Because what we want to target is the header. We want to target that header. Now we could pass props like all the way down, but that's a little bit, I think that's cumbersome, to be passing props here. But what we could do actually in a situation like this, because we need to be able to determine that we want to be able to show the subtitle based on whether we're on the home page or not. So I didn't think we would do this, but we're actually going to use the use route composable. So that's really nice that we get to learn something like that to solve this problem, right? So that means we'll be able to solve this problem in just this same component, which is, I think it's okay. So we're gonna say use routes, and I forget exactly what's in use route. Let me see here. What's in use route? So let's see. What we're gonna do is just const. I'm gonna say const route because use route. Then I'm just gonna console log this. I'm gonna say route is route. So let's see what we get. Go to the console. Okay, look at all that information we got, right? We have to grab that though. This is a proxy. So how do we get that information out? All right, so how do we use it? Let's go back to our console. Route is that. Okay. Let's say use routes the full path. So that's we're gonna call that full path. And we're gonna say full path. Full path. So what do we get now? Okay, so what is going on here? So let's see, when we load, we get the full path. See what happens here about. So use route goes up in here and gets this route. And do you see how this can tell us where we are, right? Whenever we change a page, we go to about, home. All right, so we can use this to determine which page we're on. So we can just say like this, full path. So we're gonna do a switch statement here. We're gonna just say switch full path. Is that how we do it? Sometimes I forget. Case. If it's like this, then we'd want the title, subtitle to be something, but I would like to create an object here so we can just use it. We just say titles is an object and it has title and it has subtitle. They're both blank. We're gonna say the home page. If we get the full path and we're at the home page, then we want titles dot title. Does that make sense? To be home. Maybe something like welcome to our site. And then for the next one, we're gonna say titles dot subtitle equals enjoy. We'll just say we are happy to see you. That is supposed to be our site. All right, let's give this a shot. So now we need to change this. We're gonna say that, oh no, you know what we did? We have those props being passed on from, oh yeah, these props. We can't use these props because this component is hidden from the page. I hope you understand this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to call this title object here, right? We're just going to say titles dot title, like that. One dot, like that. I'm gonna call this titles dot, not like titles dot subtitle, like that. So what this means is that when we get to this page, we're gonna check the route. If the route is homepage, the titles, it's gonna be that, it's gonna be that, and that'll be passed into that. And right, we're gonna break. Okay, and then let's have a default. If actually no, never mind. We'll do that later. So let's see if this works. Okay, there we go. See, welcome to our site. We're happy to see you. When we switch to others, see what we get. We get nothing. We get blank. Welcome to our site. We're happy to see you. Very good. So now we're going to do the same thing for contact. I didn't know you had to do that with like that. That's odd to me, but oh well. If it's about, if we're on the about page, we're going to say about us. And then it's going to say discover us as we discover you. Okay. We're going to break. And we're going to do the same thing for, well, let's see what that looks like, right? About us, discover us as we discover you. All right, and then contact. Supposed to break that, otherwise it would just fall through. Break, and then this is going to be contact. Contact us. We're waiting to hear from you. We are waiting to hear from you. All right. So we solved the sort of hairy problem, right? So now we can, still get to this based on the page. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Do we have any tech debt stuff we gotta get rid of here? No. All right. So I wonder what if it will. Yeah. So actually, these props won't make very much. Well, we'll leave them here. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial about creating pages, and then we run into a problem where we couldn't get to the component that we do. We designed this. We just followed the way that HTML was designed. I don't recommend designing things like that, right? We want things to be like the way the header is designed. When you look at, I'm trying to get rid of this. When you look at the view, the way the header is. How do I get rid of this thing now? I'll miss out. Why can't I see the whole thing? Well, we run into some problems, but we managed to solve it by knowing where we are using the use route composable. And hey, so I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, you have a free. Is this? I don't think it's on now, right? It's dead. Oh, I think I turned it off. But yeah, you have a free Nuxt 3 Tailwind starter kit. Here, I'm just gonna show it to you again, which you can download when you click the link below this video. You can do whatever you want with it. It comes with, see here, comes with a plugin, comes with pages as we just built. Also comes with like a use head composable. You see that? That helps in search engine optimization, which is what we're gonna build, God willing, in the next video. All right, so let's take a look at it. Yeah, this is it. You see how it's a very nice one. It comes with the layout too up here. So hey, it's all yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Download it. I think it's a beautiful starter kit. It will help you build your Nuxt 3 app beautifully. All right, stick around. I'll see you soon.